After the Titanic disaster, Britannic was re-engineered to be even more unsinkable. And yet, on the 21st of November 1916, she sank in just 55 minutes, 3 times faster than Titanic.
Well, that is certainly something. The most impressive shipwreck I have ever seen. You can peer in through the windows and you see the medical room with the equipment where the doctors and the nurses would have worked, and those injured soldiers would have been treated. And it's that, these glimpses of humanity, that is a reminder that it's the people and their stories that are so closely interwoven with the story of Britannic herself. The Peregrine Falcon in hunting mode is one of the most formidable sights in our skies. They can reach speeds of over 200 miles an hour, making them the fastest animal on the planet. And I want to see if I can go as fast as this bird of prey in the sky. But if not regulated properly, I put too much air in the suit, I become buoyant and get stuck to the ceiling and can't get out. Right, this is as high as I can climb. I'm a few metres still shy of the top, but the further you climb, the narrower the trunk becomes. And any higher on this, I'm just going to break the top of the tree off, which you don't want to do to Britain's tallest tree. So I'll use that big extendable pole that I brought to measure up, and my trusty, ridiculously large tape measure to measure down. This glen is a spectacular place where nature is thriving on a gigantic scale, and hopefully our giant will maintain the top spot for a few more years yet.
Operation Overlord marked the start of the liberation of Western Europe from the Nazis.
One of the men who played a role on that historic day was Basil Tarrant, a former major in the British Army and the father of today's guest, Chris Tarrant. Chris, good morning.
How are you? Nice to see you.
Now, you knew very little about your father's involvement in the war until you discovered his diaries. One, the air is so thin that it's very, very hard to get stable. And you pick up so much speed, again, because the air is so thin, that when you open, you can get what's called a hard opening, and that actually got enough force to break your spine. And bearing in mind, when I open my parachute at 26,000 feet, it's going to be minus 28, minus 30. And the air's so thin, there's so little oxygen. If you don't have an oxygen supply, like a mask on, you're going to suffocate and die within about a minute. So it's a fairly hostile environment.